Alright, welcome to episode 13 of the Factorio monthly community map. This episode, we are going to build some red circuits. I'm still struggling on where I'm going to put these. Yeah, I'm going to put them. I'm thinking I'm going to need a lot of. We have got a lot of space going up. Yeah, what I'm going to do then, I've changed my mind from what I was going to do a minute ago. Let's grab a temporary blueprint of this, or at least interesting part. I'm not sure how far apart I want to put this actually. 2, 3, 7. We definitely want at least 4 in between the belts. Maybe more than that. First confusing part of the situation. Let's build a belt. We've got 100 in our inventory in our hand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15. 14, 15? 15 belts? Yeah. Okay, let's build it on that level then. Yeah, got that back. That's going to live there. We can get rid of this. This in between space will be for other belts, for other things. So I was going to build it next to the green circuits, but oh no, we need to fit both red circuits and blue circuits up here. We need a lot more of this for blue circuits. About 10 times as much. About 10 times as much. I don't think we're going to fit blue circuits on. At least we're not going to have a belt. We're not going to have a belt of this stuff, to be fair. We don't have enough copper coming in for a first thing. So let's send these green circuits upwards. Actually, does no, the plastic's coming in the bottom there, so it doesn't matter. I was going to send them up because I wanted to send them with the plastic. But now that we're sending up, we've moved this up, we can send the plastic the other way. And yes, I am doing this one backwards. Maybe if I thought about it beforehand, it would have been a good idea. Screw it. Let me fast forward through doing all this. Okay, so the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that I did not hook this up to the copper supply. I hooked it up to the supplies we do not have. And the other problem with that is that train is not really bringing in enough copper to supply 2 lots of furnaces. I mean, maybe it is. Not with those. Once we get stack inserters, it should be okay. But what we are going to need to do is bring in this plastic in. I want to bring this in on... I actually set this up for 4 belts, haven't I? That is copper coming in specifically for this area. Speaking of which, it's going to need a splitter there. Really, I should move this down, maybe? It's 2 belts for iron. Maybe going up and above? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just ignore it. My solution to everything at the moment. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. This will be our plastic line. You are the far right. So, perfect. This will actually come in up here, I suppose, then. And come down. In theory, this should actually be on a... This should be on a... Yeah. Get out of the way of the stuff and the things that need to come in here. Actually, that kind of works out okay, because that means it will be coming in... Actually, I should pick that up. It'll be coming in... We'll need another one of those, so how far can we go like that? Flip it round. Okay, and then we flip this just like that. That should be good. Okay, so we've got plastic, we've got iron for this. Yeah, the big problem is going to be copper, because we just don't have enough. We don't have enough mines on this patch here. This train's not going to be able to bring enough in. We will certainly see what's going on. I mean, to be honest, at the minute, for what we're using, we aren't even using 1 column of copper. So when we move the science over here, which shouldn't be too much longer, we can just sort it out then. Okay, so next thing, we're going to want, let's just assume the copper is here. For red circuits, we need 8 copper cables. They take very little time to craft. Let's build as if... Oh, the problem is this is not enough. This design is not enough. This is only enough for half a belt. So let's design for half a belt. So we'll need a lot. Half a belt, what's that? 15. We have 15 electronic circuits coming in. That's the way to look at it. So 8 is 4 times 15. Yeah, 15 a second. 4 times 15, that's 60 a second. So we need 60 a second copper cable. And we're not going to do that in a yellow belt. That's like 4 yellow belts, obviously. And we don't really want to do... I think we probably could get away with direct machine-to-machine inserters. How many do we need? We'll need 15 times 3, 45. That seems like a lot of batteries. Screw it. Let's just do 1-to-1 insertion. Actually, can we do better than that? 6 seconds. We can make 2 every half a second. So make 4 a second. 6 is 24. So we can actually do 3 factories off of 1 copper factory. Could we arrange that though? That's the question. If we can, that would be good. Yeah, we can do that. It's going to be a bit of a weird setup, but I'm no stranger to those. Let's go a little bit of space. Let's go for like that much. Okay, that much then. So that would be advanced circuits. That one will be cable, and then these 3 would be advanced circuits. And then what we would do is have fast inserters between these boys. We're going to need copper coming into this one at some hell of a click. But for right now, it's going to get whatever's left on this. Actually, what we can do is, if we right priority all these, that means that will get priority before any of the circuit manufacturing is. So this will run as fast as it can because it will always have copper. It won't be relying on this to back up with circuits. I mean, I don't think it really matters, to be honest. We're not going to be producing enough. It's not going to happen. So, You are going to want as much. You need a plate every half second. A single fast inserter should be able to deal with that. I'm out of fast inserters again, and I didn't pick up. And I didn't pick up the circuits, electronic circuits. Meant to while I was back at the base again. So we're going to do that. Now, you need another belt, which is going to be... Well, here's a problem as well. We have 2 half belts already here. What we really want... Well, we can deal with the 2 half belts, we'll sort it out. Sort it out, it'll be fine. What we're going to want to do is have basically a long arm inserter and a short inserter. A fast inserter though. Have the circuits and the plastics coming up on here. And then the output. Well, actually, we need less circuits, right? Yeah, so we could put circuits on the outside. And then the output, well, actually we'll leave the out. Oh no, because this one needs both. That's the problem. Doing it this triangle setup, this one needs the needs access to the materials. Could go really weird. Let's not. No, let's not. So at some point we're gonna need yeah. That'll look nice. Do that. We have this and rotate it. A long way apart for those belts though. We do that. Actually, it would make sense to put a one gap between them. I think this is going to work though. Rotate this. What? How have I got into that? Just, no, go away. No. Let me rotate. Thank you. Want a gap of there. We do the same thing with this. Leave a power pole in the middle. Actually give us better coverage on inserters. Yeah, that could work. So then we'll have basically so one going that way, one going that way. That's in the wrong place. We're going that way. That one, when it turns around, it's going to go that way. Then we have input, output. And then at the bottom here, we just slam these two together and we have our belt coming out. Right, yeah, I think that's our module. However, we need to feed the plastic and the circuits in. And to do that, we're going to need well, the first thing I'm thinking we're going to need is more space. So let's strip the bottom of this off. Okay, so if we're going to bring this in, basically want to do what we do at the mine outpost as well. Have that. Mine outpost, the smelting columns. We want half a belt of each. I guess we're doing another underground. Yeah, we could get around it, but whatever. it's done now. We can do it better. If we, instead of doing it like that, join these two together here. Oops. Oh, well, whatever. No, we'll have a one belt, and we'll have underground belt to here. This one can come in. This one doesn't have to mess about and just come in. That feeds that way. That feeds that way. And then we just do a underground belt on the way out. Right, that should be our red circuits. Let's thread in a power pole. And then how many of these are we actually going to want? So that's 6 modules. So that's 1 a second. So I guess, well, first off, we should get a blueprint of this. Well, of this finish, I suppose, might be a good idea. Splitter in here. Oh dear. Of course, that's right in the way. That's easy enough to move. Bring that straight through. These modules are good, but the layout of everything else is not so good. And this is facing the wrong way. Okay. So we'll need a underground belt here somewhere. It's gonna work. That one underground to there. That one underground to there. Which is now too far the other way. Perfect. Just want to make it look nice, damn it. And also we don't have the things for the blueprint anyway, so solution number 2 then. Let's bring which side are you're gonna be on the wrong side, aren't you? Yeah. You have to merge like that to be useful. Unfortunate. Okay. But that means actually worked out well. Oh, this is horrible, but whatever. It's gonna work. That's the important point. Okay. And then we can deal with that output when we're finished. Right, I'm gonna go get some stuff to go in here. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back, and built everything. It's actually downgraded all these inserters, the copper coming in, but until this backs up, this isn't going to run. I downgraded all these inserters to slow inserters, because I don't think they need to be faster than that. I think they can take them out. There's 4 a second, and these inserters can move more than 1 a second, I think. And if not, there is you already get it actually. There's inserter capacity bonus somewhere. Near this. That's stack inserters. Yeah, it used to be combined, but it's not anymore, is it? Oh no, hang on. Nope, that's stack inserter capacity. We actually researched stack inserters. We can't make them because we don't have advanced circuits. Although I suppose I could make them because I have the inventories. Where's the bonuses thing? There we go. Bonuses. Just stack inserter capacity. I'm sure I have seen normal inserter capacity bonus. Or has that been removed from the game or something? It's this one, isn't it? No, that's inserter. Oh, it's just 3 things down here. Right, okay. Well, screw it. While we're messing about with this, let's research that, because then those yellow inserters will be able to put this back in. The yellow inserters will be able to move 2 at a time, and then they won't have a problem at all. Let's start that, start lubricant, start electric motors, because that's the path we need to go on at the moment. Okay. I'm hoping this is going to work, but we're going to have to wait until we actually start seeing some circuits coming through. So I will speed it up until we get to that point. That's something very odd. This guy. Oh, cargo is less than. Ah, no wonder that's not working. There we go. It's not been a problem until now because its cargo has been sitting at 1500, but now it's started using copper. I found out the problem that's holding us up is actually the miner gone. That coal patch is not looking. I'm getting distracted here, but 303k. Well, we can always switch to petroleum gas for solid fuel, for power at least. But no, the problem is the supply of copper coming in is not sufficient. It's probably now. Is it backed up to a point? No, it's not past this belt yet. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost there. So what I went through, and I replaced all of the. We've got a bloody thing over there. I basically put stack inserters everywhere I could. So this guy is filling up. That's good. Well, he decided he's been there long enough. Fine. But we're doing the inserter research bonuses. I can't see this one. We don't have a Why do we not have radars over here? Build a couple of radars. Crafting circuits when I'm standing next to a circuit factory. We'll throw one by this, and we'll throw one over there somewhere. In fact, we don't even need to throw 2 down, do we? That one there, right. And I've put stack filter inserters here on the output. I've also increased the amount these chests can hold as a sort of stash. That's better, because we're getting these little spits and spurts of copper plates coming down the belt, and that's because we weren't getting enough copper plate coming in. And realistically, right here at the minute, let's do this then. You're going that way. You will be that one, and then those 2 will go in like that. I think. Seems right anyway. And then actually, you're going to have to feed into that, and then you can feed back the other way. There we go. Just prioritize. We really should split this into 3, but that's really annoying to do. Then we really would need a belt balancer. So let's not do that. What we need to do is get a better copper supply. But this is looking good. decent amount of copper coming in. Probably now missed the beginning of the red circuits. No, something's broken. No, it hasn't got it yet. Perfect. We should be just in time. As soon as this factory here gets copper plates, because he should get the first ones, he'll make circuits. Circuits will come through. They'll go through into the factory. So let's quickly speed up to that point. Alright, there's 1. And 2. It's crafting. I mean, it's got output, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh, actually, I'm blind. What's this? Oh, what Muppet. There's a load of them here on the belt. Okay, we'll grab those for now in case we need them. But that means we have 1 of the 3 components. Actually, we should build a... Have the... Move back a bit. Right, we'll bring that down to the bus. Let's get out of the car. I have the copy and paste is the same key as the snapping on that. Pain in the ass. So you're going to want to jump that. We're going to want to grenade this forest. By trees. Ooh, that seems wrong. That seems very wrong. Oh, I turned this wrong, didn't I? God damn. That should be there. This is now 1 too high. Damn. I really should have cut this off first, shouldn't I? Yeah, whatever. We'll clean that up later. So, that's coming down onto this belt with the green circuits. Let's actually jump it under again. Don't really need to. But that should come in on this line. That should be red circuits. Rotate that. Right, that's 1 of the 3 things we need. What are the other 2? Sulfur. Ooh. Oh, we need sulfur. Okay, so we're going to need to set up some processing for that. We have processing to make sulfuric acid, but not the sulfur itself in anywhere. That should be easy to set up. But let's set up something down here for engines. We've been meaning to do that for a while and just have not got around to it. So if we use the same line as this factory, first thing we're going to want is gears. Let's give him the 4 belts of space. 1, 2, 3. That's the 4 belts, and then we're going to want at least that, I would think. And this is going to be pretty boring. Just 8. 8. Yeah, let's go with 8. Belt. Load it. That'll be iron. Let's throw down power poles. This is just a bit boring setup for gears. And from my calculation sheet thing that I found, this is far too much, but we're saying that we need like, I don't know, 3 or 4 factories for gears for everything, which seems very low compared to normal. So low that it seems wrong. Bring that in on that line. Yeah, it's fine. And then we'll have a combined engines and... do you want to combine engines and electric engines on 1 belt? It's kind of important to choose how much of this stuff we want. we can live with one belt of steel. Always upgrade the belt. This needs to be iron though. And they should also do that. That's kind of unnecessary, but yeah, let's leave it. Of course, you're splitting. Yeah, it's great. Let's just ignore that for now. I think we'll probably end up needing a full power supply. Yeah, but a full line of belts coming into this anyway. Full. What are they called? Because these take like a load of iron, don't they? Yeah, 4 iron. These are going to need their own 2 dedicated lines of iron anyway, so even if they even stay here. Right, that's not gears, we don't have any outputs. But that's gears. Next, we're going to want next door to that. We do want to give it some space. I was planning on having 8 factories making normal engines. Well, 16 factories making normal engines, with 8 of them feeding directly into electric engine factories. That's not how you make this. Because we need a lot of electric engines, and do we want to have a double? What do we need for electric engines? We don't have that researched, so check in here. Lubricant. We're gonna want space for that, and these take a long time, so we can just put a red inserter in between them, and that should be fine. This will be for electric engines. Deal with the lubricant requirements. Probably on this side, actually. Yeah, can we just run this straight up this end? Yeah. Engines. Speaking of engines requirements, what? You don't need an output, that's the thing. So we can actually take the output on this side, and we can send. Oh, you need 3 things, don't you? Yeah, you need 3 things. Oh, damn it. Actually, no, we don't need to move that, do we? We can leave that just offset one, and the long inserters will work still. Perfectly fine. Oops. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll have 2 belts right down the middle. What are the ingredient requirements? 2 pipes. We're going to need factories at the beginning making pipes. Yeah, we'll just screw that. We'll screw them. We will shove them at the front. Run the power down so things stop complaining. Do that on the electric engines as well. We don't have them yet. You just need circuits and that can come in the other side, that's fine. So I guess we'll have... Actually, how many pipes can you make a second? Half a second, so 2 a second. And this takes 10 seconds. You can supply 10 machines, so we do need 2. Okay. So, coming in... Well, the ratio is everything else for this thing. It's just 2 pipes, isn't it? So we do want kind of like 2 pipes. 2 like full belts of pipes. We do something like this. Then we'll have an underground here. Or there even. So we'll have fast inserters, fast inserters. This actually there might have to be stack inserters. And then this would be iron. Looking at it, probably another dedicated belt of iron. Although we don't need that many engines, so it's not a huge issue. That will go to there. Then we need to have a that works. Like that. There we go. We'll of course need inserters, and these don't need to be quick. It's only 4 ingredients every 10 seconds. I'll fix those belts momentarily. And you don't have engine set. Okay. And same on the output, we need a slow output. Oh. We'll shove them on the belt. Hopefully we can jump that. Yeah, we can. Alright, and then electric engines, when they're done, they'll probably be on the... Ah, screw it, set up. They'll be on this line. That's going to come all the way down to there. Actually, you will only need, like, you're slow as well, basically. But you can just have short inserters going in like that, and long inserters going out. Belt coming in, and we'll send this straight across from... Ooh, that could be a problem. Yeah. What we can do is we can send this belt around this way. I'll just keep those ones. Yeah, it's good because eventually there'll be a second line of green circuits. Okay, are we making engines? Why are we not making engines? Because I have not put down all of the required inserters. Right, it's easily fixed. Now we're making engines. Perfect. Right. Let's call that an episode. Next time we will look at getting the sulfur and getting the science set up, I guess, is the next step. Proper science production down here. Over in this massive bank of trees. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.